What's up, y'all? So, yeah, this is Jay Shots. We're gonna talk about man's development as a whole. So, I was just shaving. I'm going a beard. I never really liked beards, so we're gonna talk about the facial, right? So, your face as a man is literally the essence of who you are, right? Everyone has their prescribed physical features. Me, I have my face, what I look like. I started growing facial hair when I was about 19, and I never could, I could grow a full beard now easy. But the thing about beards is it extends your age, or you either look the same, the age you're at, or you might look older than your age, or if you take your facial hair off, you look like a baby. You know what I'm saying? So those are usually the three categories you can be in. Me personally, I get right here razor bumps. You can see they're like minuscule a little bit. They've gone down severely from what it was, but that's another thing of why clip with a razor, and as well as hold on. You are going to want to invest in these two things right here. 70% alcohol. You can get this at Walmart, and this right here, Tin Skin. It's gonna minimize your razor bumps, and at the end of the day, just deplete them in general. I just put both. I put both into a bottle, a little spray bottle, and after every time I cut myself, just spray it on there. And simply put, it's gonna bring my razor bumps down. And so me right now, with my hair, I grow hair. My hairline is receding, so I'm probably gonna start using like minoxidil and all that. I haven't been using it yet. I just been letting my hair be free, and my hair has literally been receding since I was probably let me think, like 21. I don't know. I just got a haircut by a Mexican dude, and then against Mexican barbers, this was just the prescribed barber I had. He had went against the grain, and then my lining started getting lighter and lighter as time went on. So this is just literally, I cut my own hair from now on. I just really just line myself up light. You press into your hairline as a black guy, it's gonna obviously recede your hairline over time. So probably eventually later on in my life, I'm probably gonna get a hair transplant, or just go bald, one or the other. I'm African, so most of the men are bald in my family. No issue with it, no problem with it. So this is literally, I'm gonna show y'all. This is all 360. So right now I'm growing freeforms, right? So the reason I'm growing freeforms is, I like in general, you want to have simple and low maintenance, in general. And freeforms is just in my personal preference for me on how I look, the best way. I feel like I look most attractive in terms of having hair, and as well as low maintenance. I really don't have to do anything when I wake up. And I just tape myself a little bit, and obviously I'm not. I usually get a baby taper in the back, or a low taper. I don't have one, obviously, because I'm just not at that stage yet to know how to do it myself. But learn how to cut your own hair. You're gonna mess up a lot, but that's the name of the game of doing something that you haven't done before. But yeah, so first you want to look at your physique. This is let me show y'all my body. It's my body. I'm fairly fit. I work out every day. And if I play college basketball right now, but if I wasn't playing basketball, y'all already see my back. But if y'all wasn't playing basketball, I would have, actually 2022, I believe, I wasn't playing basketball. I was just living life, and I still had the same physical features I do now. They were probably a little more on the bulkier side, because I wasn't doing as much cardio. So with the physical features, it's literally, I earn my breakfast in the morning. And when I say I earn my breakfast, I do some type of workout in the morning. Every morning I wake up, I do some type of physical workout. I don't just wake up and eat. You know what I'm saying? Like, I earn my breakfast in the morning. So when you don't eat breakfast in the morning and you work out, you're burning the most calories because you're working out on an empty stomach. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna just get more bang for your buck. And one thing I do, but I don't do right now, or I used to do, and I'm gonna go back to it once I'm actually in a college dorm, so I don't have all obviously how kitchen and all that stuff, but I would drink tea every morning. So I would drink tea and put a little honey in it, and that would give me the boost I would need for my workouts. I would only work out for about 30 minutes, full 30 minutes, put a timer on it. And that 30 minutes was just literally 30 minutes out of 24 hours is simply nothing. So if you're not working out, it's simply because you're just lazy, basically put. So it was just all weightlifting and calisthenics, lift heavy, calisthenics, trying to burn out as much as you can, put out as much as you can. So yeah, lifting heavy and putting out. I don't lift heavy on like curls and all that. Dumbbells, lift moderately light, but all the power lifting movements like bench press, squat, hang cleans, like yeah, I'm trying to really lift heavy as much as I can with that, and that's just gonna help your overall bone health, and your body's gonna fluctuate with that too. So yeah, these are literally just the parts of men's development that a lot of people can do right now today. And even like for haircuts, if you're not too sure on what haircut to get, I would normally just start by going zero. You know what I'm saying? Zero your head out, or going to your barber and asking what would be the best haircut you feel like for my head shape. You know what I'm saying? So that's just one or two things you can do. And yeah, obviously chopping is a necessity. You're gonna want to speak to people every day. I'm probably gonna trim my personal hair, because with my personal hair, it gets to a point where it's just gonna drop into like locks and such, and I'll probably just trim it because with freeforms, obviously it's free, so it can do whatever it pleases. But yeah, man, men's development really starts within. So within being your body, how you look, how you feel with how you look, you know what I'm saying, on the outside, and then obviously being new people. Speaking of women, chopping, that's just the after of that. But yeah, all my partners I done made, and friends and relationships I done been in have just have come with doing that, getting outside of my circle. Every time I felt nervous per se, exploiting that and turning it into a positive thing of, oh, I don't want to do this right now, let me do it. And really, if you implement that with everything in your life, it's gonna amplify for you every time. So yeah, this is just a little snippet. I'm gonna be doing chop sessions with a couple more people I personally know and stuff like that. So yeah, appreciate y'all listening.